Hey YouTube, it's Joe Donahue here, bringing you Clean Coal Endurance Series Season 2, Race 2, the 12 Minutes of Sebring. I'm joined by guest commentator Kenneth Bueno today.
Hello.
And we are set to bring you 12 minutes of action from Florida. Kenneth, this is your first time commentating on a race. What are you excited for seeing what's to come today?
I'm excited to see these cars race on Sebring. I mean, Sebring is a pretty good track, pretty historic track, and get ready for some good racing today.
Indeedly so, as now we will roll through, by last name only, to make it quicker, our starting lineup. On the pole, we got Land.
On the pole, on second, we got Chris Aurelio. Oh my god.
Tyler Boggs starting third.
Starting fourth is Weston the Badass Miller.
He knows. Graham Riley in fifth.
Mr. Cubby 3 in sixth.
Starting on pole in the GT category is this guy right over here, Kenneth Bueno. Starting third in GT, Kyle Thomas. He did a good job last time. He finished third last time, so we'll see how he does today.
And I can't really see the name.
That's okay. It's Dominic Farnbacher returning for the Viper.
Oh, goodness.
Brian LaFleur Jr. in 11th.
And 12, Matt Faust.
Starting 13th is Patrick Long.
And starting 14th is Ed Jones.
15th, Dirk Muller.
And rounding out the field is...
It's that guy. That's good enough, right? It's that guy. He's not a sign-up driver. Anyway, so that's the... They are, yeah, names are hard. But that's how the field lines up for today. As you see them all warming up their tires. What we're going to do, even though there was no DTM support race for today's race, we're going to cut out and we'll come back when we're closer to the finish line because we don't want you to just get bored watching the cars pace lap here. Alright, we are back and we're only one turn away from the green flag. Like Kenneth Bueno said, it's an interesting race today. There are not going to be pit stops or anything like that. The race is short enough that the cars will not have to do anything of that sort. So they come through the final turn. I'll send it over to Kenneth.
Pace car comes in.
Green, 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 green.
And the green flag is out.
Coming down the front stretch here, you see the prototypes getting a big lead on the GT cars.
Prototypes started. Whoa. Chris Aurelio looks like he has an inch over David Land at the moment.
And he does, indeed. He is the leader now in prototype, overall, such. The Porsches are gaining a good...
Too wide, double wide in the back, in the middle of the pack with the prototypes.
See Graham Riley making a pass on the two Audis, and he leads them down. Long sweeping right-hander here.
Here comes the rest of the field, and that's Kyler Boggs, Mr. Cubby 3, in the back of that little three-car train.
Now we'll watch to see how our GTs come through. Dominic Farnbacher leading, Ian Perez in second, Matt Faust in third. That's how they are. That pack back there. Here, I'll go this way. It's quicker.
Pack is battling better than. Oh wow! Look at that train.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Huge incident.
Weston Miller, last time's winner,
Weston Miller.
and he is done. Look at him. He's got a lot of damage. Gee.
What happened?
I don't know. He must have gotten into an incident with someone.
I mean, we were still focusing on the GT cars. We couldn't see anything in the prototypes.
It looks like the Audis must have gotten into trouble because they are stuck within a pack of GT cars. And Graham Riley has damage.
Oh, wow.
Big incident.
Not a good day for Weston Miller on the first lap.
No, not at all. I'm just making sure the Porsches are okay. So it's just a Toyota out of the running. Except, three wide. Jeez.
Why did
As you see, Kyler Boggs and Graham Riley are going to hit the pit lane. They must have been involved.
Wow. Oh no, 2 of them.
That was
Excuse me.
that was crazy. As there goes the rest of the field. Ooh,
The rest of the field.
Ian Perez had damage there.
Looks like the rest of the GT cars pass by the start and finish line.
Oh my God.
No. Matt
What
Faust.
the heck? Why do we keep missing these? Oh my God. Look at Matt Faust's
What a
car.
round. Look at the damage on that thing. Wow.
Look at
Wonder
that
how
car.
that happened. Already 2 incidents in about the first, 3 laps or so?
We've completed 1.
Only, wow. Some chaos on the first lap.
Very much so. As you see, Kyle Thomas has damage. Ian Perez has damage. Richard Lights is clean. The rest of these guys are
Rest is
clean.
There's me.
There is you. You're in second. Dominic Farnbacher leading the way in GT right now.
And there's, wow, Mr. Cubby 3 in the prototype. I think he's leading the prototypes, isn't he?
No, that's Chris Aurelio, his best friend. I don't know. Chris Aurelio and Mr. Cuppy 3, I know they get along very well. Because Mr. Cuppy 3, when he signed up, he was trying to get Racing Nation TV, who is Chris Aurelio. He was like, "You got to get on. We got to be teammates." And Chris Aurelio wasn't quick enough. Kyler Boggs beat him to that spot. But right now, I don't think it's a bad thing because Kyler Boggs is, almost a lap down, and Chris Aurelio is leading.
Well, David Land's still in second.
Yeah.
He was on pole, and he still maintained second.
Yeah, those
So
Porsches.
Aurelio after that first lap.
Those Porsches are doing well.
There's Brian LaFleur Jr. in the Corvette C7R, I believe. That's what
Yep.
it's called, yeah.
You got it. There you go. All right. Yes, there's Brian and Ed Jones.
Of Ed Jones in the Viper.
That is correct. He is.
I have a little battle here on the coming through the rest of the circuit.
There is Kenneth
Start
Bueno.
finish line. There's me. Yep.
There you are.
Let's look at the rest of the field.
As you see, the Ian Perez and Kyle Thomas hit pit lane.
I believe Ian Perez has front damage, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. So does Kyle Thomas. That's a shame because that Falcon car, man, that is a beautiful
Some
car.
crazy stuff on the first lap already. Pretty exciting for some people watching.
Yeah. Now here's another thing that's really interesting is the 2 cars that are out of this race right now, Weston Miller and Matt Faust, are the 2 guys who won last time in their respected classes.
In Daytona, yep.
Yep.
The Daytona road course.
Yep, that is how that turned out. And right now, Dominic Farnbacher and Chris Aurelio are the 2 leaders. How much time have we gone through? We've gone through 5 minutes already.
Yep.
And that's crazy start to this race.
Yep.
I feel bad that we missed it, but it's
I feel bad that some pretty much a couple cars have already retired from the race after only just 1 lap.
yeah, they didn't even make it back to the start finish line. Weston Miller made it halfway around the racetrack, Now I want to see here because it looks like Dominic Farnbacher. No, I thought he had damage, but he doesn't.
He's the only Viper car. I believe he's in front of Ed Jones.
He's in front of you and Brian and Ed, who's got damage. That's what
in the Viper class, yeah.
Look at that. Look at Patrick Long. He's trying to make a pass here. Richard
Whoa.
Lights.
2 wide. Little car train there.
That's some interesting racing right there.
Blair Jr. leads that little train of cars.
He does. And
In
Ed
Corvette. Ed Jones behind him, and then there's
Patrick.
come on. Yeah.
Patrick Long. Richard Lights. Dirk Muller.
And there's Ed Jones once more. He has back damage.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to pit. He does not come into the
Got it
pits.
tagged.
He must have. But who from? That's the question. Because there's no damage on Patrick Long, Richard Lights, or Dirk Muller. Do you think?
Yeah.
And Brian's been
A
in
lot of
front.
damage on those cars.
I don't know how he got that damage. Oh, that's a nice shot of that Corvette.
Yep. the new Corvette since they changed it. They changed the car, and now it's just great.
It is beautiful. There it is.
Let's catch you
man.
up on the rest of the field. I believe Chris Aurelio is still leading the entire pack and is leading the prototype.
He is,
He's
as you
still
see.
leading there.
David Land, though, is right beside him, behind him. So we're going to have to watch
That's
this.
going to be a battle for the first place position in prototype and the race.
You see David Land backs off a little bit. He wants to get that draft so he has the momentum going into the turn. There he goes on the inside.
He goes on the inside.
As long as they stay off
Looks
each other.
like he's going to get it done.
David,
Yep, and he gets it done. David Land in the lead of this race, but he's pulled away pretty quickly.
he has. He is doing so. Graham Riley in pit lane. That's not good.
Wow.
He's back. We have to go through the whole... Whoa. There's Kyler Boggs. He's still trying to catch up.
He's the only one on the field. Pretty much there.
Yeah. There's Graham Riley back in pit lane. As you
Probably
see.
because of the incidents that happened. You know, some of the cars most of the cars have pretty much separated.
Yep. And Kyle Thomas is back in pit lane too. So he must have had an incident.
A lot of cars are going on pit lane.
Yeah, and it's been the same guys a few times too,
Yeah.
which is not good.
Probably because of fuel and the incidents, probably damage.
Yeah. Yeah, the damage on these cars definitely, especially the prototypes. I mean, you get one little piece coming off and you're going to have a problem. So,
I mean, those prototype cars are all about aerodynamics.
yeah, they need every piece they
If
have.
you lose one little piece, you'll probably get a lot of drag. You'll probably fall back. Field.
Very true. Oh,
So
Chris
far, David
Aurelio.
Land still leads ahead of Chris Aurelio, but Chris Aurelio is trying to have a word in this one back at David Land.
Yeah, Chris Aurelio is doing
There he goes on the inside. Will it work?
a little bit of contact.
Almost clips him.
David Land's still in
Doesn't
front.
work yet.
Hey, if they just work together to get a little bit further ahead of Mr. Cuppy 3, then
That's
that's...
third in that prototype. Looks like he's the only car there. Like, he doesn't have a lot of cars around him to draft upon or anything.
Let's see, we're running a little bit under 2-minute laps. So coming to the line, we figure, as Chris Aurelio got onto the back end of David Land there, I
Yeah,
figure...
they're still having a battle for first position.
It's going to be tough to
Like, it
say.
might work.
We might be on the last lap. Ah, I'm sideways. Oh, boy. I don't know how that... Graham Riley must have hit me on pit lane, which is fine. I'm
A lot
not...
of guys on pit lane
racing.
still. The same guys on pit lane, too.
Yeah. David Land, Chris Aurelio, that is how the first two go. And like I said, I'm not sure. They might be able to have this be the last lap. If they just let off a little bit, their lap times will be sufficient for them to come past the finish line after the race is...
Yeah.
The 12 minutes
Doesn't
is
look
over.
like anyone's going to catch those two from
No.
the looks of it.
No, they are in a league of their own right now.
Let's look through the rest of the field as David Land continues to lead. Mr. Cubby 3 is still in third. There's Farnbacher in fourth, I believe.
He
First
is
in his class.
leading GT, and he is doing a very good job of leading GT.
Yep. And there's Brian LaFleur Jr. in fifth. I believe it's top five. Then Kenneth Bueno in sixth. And there's Riley, I believe that's...
Oh!
No!
Graham Riley is flipping violently,
Oh my
and he
goodness.
is upside down. Richard Lights has to pit.
Lot of contact. Oh my goodness.
Here is Graham Riley.
Riley, he's trying to turn around.
Oh, he didn't make it. Oh no,
Oh no.
that is
A lot of
unfortunately.
incidents. Wow, during this. I told you this track was pretty crazy.
It is. It's great, and we're gonna have to see what Kyle Thomas can do about Graham Riley because he is stuck. And anyway, let's look in because David Land is coming out of the final turn to finish this race.
Looks like he's gonna win.
Coming to the line. Chris Aurelio doesn't have enough, and David Land is your winner
Win.
at Sebring.
David Land, he started on the pole. He gave only one position, and that was only to Chris Aurelio. But he had to work back at him and ended up winning this race.
Indeed, he did. As you saw, Mr. Cuppy 3.
The field will come down to the line. I believe everyone's there. Nope.
Dominic Farnbacher's got a little bit, I would say halfway around the
And
track.
there's Brian LaFleur Jr. behind him in the C7R.
He's doing a good job right now of just staying clean. I'll give him credit for that. Both of
I
them.
believe they still had their positions. Like, they haven't really done much. Like, they've just been there.
That is true.
They've
There's-
been just maintaining their positions.
That is true. There's Kyler Boggs.
He's trying to get to the back of Kenneth Bueno.
He is a lot faster.
He's hounding the back end.
He will make
Oh,
that
there he
pass.
goes.
It's not really important for anything more than just getting to the line for Kyler Boggs. He's
Yeah, Kyler Boggs looks like he's gonna get to the line. He's catching up to Brian LaFleur Jr.
into the carousel
He passes him
last time through. Let's
on the right-hander.
jump in with Dominic Farnbacher as he's going to come to the line, be the first pro driver to win, be the second driver to win this year. Dominic Farnbacher wins in GT.
Looks like he'll win in the Viper in GTA. Yep.
Yep.
Looks like everyone has crossed the line. I believe so.
Here comes Dirk Muller.
No. Probably still a couple cars left.
What do we got? Richard Lights, Ian Perez, and Kyle Thomas are yet to get past the line. Whoa, Ken got yelled at. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, we're going to cut out, and once everybody's finished and in pit lane and calmed down a little bit, we'll go through our final order. So we'll see you on the flip side.
Back.
Sounds good. Alright, Kenneth is not back yet, but I am being requested in the real world, so I have to run through this. Your winner today, David Land for Porsche. Good job. Second place, Chris Aurelio. Rounding out the top 3, Mr. Cuppy 3. 3 and 3. Yeah. Dominic Farnbacher winning in GT. That car is still open for anybody who may want to sign up for it, by the way. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Whatever. Kyler Boggs in 5th, 4th in class. 6th place, 2nd in class, Brian LaFleur Jr. Then we see that guy, Kenneth Bueno. Then Ed Jones, Patrick Long, Dirk Muller, Richard Lights, Ian Perez, Kyle Thomas, Graham Riley, Matt Faust, and Weston Miller. That is the final order. Weston, Matt, and Graham did not finish the race today. Does that say Auto World on it? Cool. That is the rounding out of the race. Thank you for watching. I will put a link in the description for Kenneth Bueno. That's a finger. It's my finger. And thanks for watching. Next time is Mossport. See you there.